A seemingly random car bombing at the beginning of the story neatly ties into the larger plotline, which ends with Penn truly feeling like a member of the team. Up until now, Miles and Seth Ridley seemed like afterthoughts to the rookie, but 3 Billboards gives Miles some much-needed depth while still avoiding the most obvious plot points. The Rookie Season 7, Episode 13, 3 Billboards, finally highlights the show's newest recruit, Miles Penn, with an episode that ties into his past as a promising football player. A former villain, Nyla Harper's police reform group, and Nolan and Bailey's attempts to have children are also mentioned in passing in the episode. In the end, it's a well-rounded hour that offers the complex character arcs and police action that series viewers love. John Nolan had less to do and was relegated to the sidelines when The Rookie turned into more of an ensemble drama in Season 5. After being promoted to training officer, he was satisfied in his career and had a lovely marriage to Bailey. With a tale that emphasizes their wish to have children, Season 7 has brought the couple back to the spotlight. They decided to adopt her after Bailey learned she might have problems getting pregnant. This optimism is shattered in 3 Billboards. Nolan is implied to be corrupt by 2 of the 3 Billboards with the same title. When the adoption agency inquires about him and Bailey, she discovers how erratic their lives are, and the ongoing. The agency decides against them since danger is a huge red flag. The characters have previously talked about how costly adoption is throughout the season, so hiring an adoption lawyer to challenge the decision is simply too costly. Even though Nolan and Bailey are unhappy with the adoption process, while the adoption process is bad news for Nolan and Bailey, it's actually good for the show. The characters have already talked about how expensive adoption is throughout the season, so the extra expense of an adoption attorney to challenge the decision is just too much. 2 of the 3 Billboards that serve as the show's title suggest that Nolan is corrupt. When the adoption agent questions him and Bailey about them, she discovers how unpredictable their lives are, and the constant danger serves as a giant red flag that leads the agency to decide against them. The children of Harper and James Murray, as well as the children of Wesley Evers and Angela Lopez, are hardly mentioned in the series. Season 7 brought The Rookie back to its roots by emphasizing a combination of small police stories and big action spectacle. Having children could easily derail Nolan and Bailey's character arcs, so the later choice to have them mentor troubled kids is a better idea that creates story potential rather than continuing a story that would just get in the way. Miles Penn has received the most attention in The Rookie thus far from a C story in Season 7, Episode 6, The Gala, where he broke up with his longtime girlfriend. This lack of attention is an oversight because Miles lives in his car and cannot afford housing in Los Angeles. His problem is actually similar to Nolan's in the early seasons, but Nolan was able to room with a wealthy friend, and Miles has a similar option that he hasn't used. His friend AJ went on to play professional football and earned a $100 million contract with the Los Angeles Chargers, and after a car bombing near AJ's house, a bit of subtle foreshadowing, he invites Miles to stop by.